Hey guys, and welcome back to the Hot Tea channel where we spill tea left, right, and everywhere in between. In today's video, we are going to be talking about the Island Boys Florida home being raided by police, Addison Rae selling a scam, Trisha Paytas just being Trisha Paytas, Taylor Holder and the arrest rumor, and Lil Huddy going missing. But before we get into all of that, don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel and hit the notification bell so you don't miss out on any new videos. Also, head over to the Hot Tea Twitter account where you can follow and send us any topics or tea that you would like to hear covered, including deep dive topics. Grab a snack, get comfy, and let's spill the tea. The love to hate goofy boys are hitting the headlines again this week due to a raid and arrest that took place in their Florida home. Suspect Andrew James Thomas apparently grew up with the Island Boys and would regularly crash on their couch in the Coral Springs home. 3 days prior to the arrest, there was a drive-by shooting which caused the tragic death of an 8-year-old girl, and now Thomas is facing charges of first-degree murder with a firearm, attempted first-degree murder with a firearm, and felon in possession of a firearm. The Island Boys are not implicated in the investigation and allegedly had no idea that any of this was going on. So, do you guys remember when streamer Valkyrae released a product and was literally scrutinized almost immediately for it? You know, the spray that protects your skin from blue lights that people said was total bullshit? Well, last October, when Valkyrae or Rae teamed up with company Ideavation Labs to launch her line Reflect, there was so much backlash from critics who were quick to call the product a straight-up scam and that there was no evidence or scientific research to back up the product or even any negative effects from blue light to skin. Rae tweeted on October 19th, "I was told to wait until tomorrow to speak. I'm also very confused." Rae eventually went live and did what some called an apology stream, where she seemed to understand what she had done, supposedly. But since then, Addison Rae has only gone and involved herself in an extremely similar situation, literally just months after all of this Valkyrae stuff. Addison Rae's beauty brand, Ideam Beauty, who is not new to drama with having had dealt with some backlash after allegedly stealing the slogan "I love you, say it back," is now involved with yet another scandal of the blue light mist variety. Addison announced the launch of her own blue light protector spray, boasting that it helps with skin fatigue. Valkyrae didn't miss the opportunity for an ironic joke though when she tweeted, "I'm rebranding to just Valky. LOL, how is this real? I wouldn't be surprised if it's the same company." Addison has yet to say anything about all of this, but I wouldn't be surprised if she wasn't even aware before launching the product, or at least someone on her team would have been aware of the very recent drama around this, right? It is debatable that maybe Addison doesn't have that much to do with the brand or the actual products themselves and just shows up for photo shoots, but I find it hard to believe that you could be this blind to what has happened so recently. I'm sure more will come out of this, you guys, so let's just stay tuned on that one. Personally speaking, I have never used blue light mist, so I can't speak on if it's actually BS or not, but it's definitely a known thing that beauty products sell us stuff that we don't really need or that doesn't work. I mean, right? Let me know in the comments if you have ever tried the blue light spray and if anything even happens at all. I'm interested to know. Okay, so now let's talk about Miss Paytas for a second. Trisha is still on her weird ways this week, having gone live with a classic clickbait title talking about exposing herself for past lives. Part of me was excited to possibly see some accountability coming from Trisha, but alas, that was not the case. During the live sesh, she shuts the door to the office to, quote, "let the demons know she's having a moment." Ugh, Trisha, please just stop with this BS, honestly. She later goes on to do a little show and tell of her mini cauldrons and talks about spells and how she doesn't put hexes on people because you're not supposed to and blah blah blah. I literally cannot with this person's obsession with everything. And just to save you from wasting your time on her live video, don't get your hopes up on Trisha actually coming clean about anything at all. She has made a habit of making clickbait titles on her lives, obviously to get more views, but she also will make the viewers wait until 30 minutes or so before even getting into the topic. So around the 30-minute mark, she talks about how she used to lie as a kid, saying that her father was super rich and that she had all this cool stuff and gold shoes or whatever,
30 minutes has passed. Okay. So the biggest lie I ever told ended up being what I manifested. So when I was younger, I used to tell all the kids at school that my dad was rich because my dad lived in California. So like, and I would visit California for like all the summers. I would leave for the summer and Christmases to go to California. So back then people just thought if you lived in California you were rich. I would like lie about the house he lived in. I would say he like lived in this mansion and I had my own like stage. And I remember I like specifically said I had like gold tap shoes.
It's literally nothing. So of course, a little misleading. I'm sure there are plenty of other things that people want to hear you admit to lying about, Trisha. I'm not convinced anyone cares about lies you told as a child. We do, however, care a little more about the lies that you tell as a whole-ass adult. Trisha does admit in a past live stream that she now takes titles from drama videos because they get more views than she does. It's really just a classic Trisha troll move that none of us can really be surprised at anymore. She says during this recent live that she tries to be as truthful as she can. Well, Trisha, wait, just a minute now.
I didn't realize Dubai was the same place that Gigi got detained, but I didn't realize like Dubai was, I knew it was the Middle East and that's obviously a Muslim country, but like I didn't realize like they were like kind of homophobic a little bit and like look down on people who do work like I've done. Maybe I wouldn't travel there again. We didn't really go outside the hotel and everyone was really nice in Dubai, but like I didn't know they're like conservative and they kind of look down on people who aren't conservative, you know what I mean?
So if you missed it, back in 2016, Gigi Gorgeous was detained in Dubai for being transgender. She was detained for about 5 hours before being released and stated to TMZ that an immigration officer in Dubai said to her, quote, "I was told you are transgender. You cannot come into the country." Crazy. But back to my point here, remember this?
I want to talk about this because it's something that I actually have felt for a long time. In my head, I feel like I'm a transgender female to male, but also like a drag queen.
Yep, but back to the most recent live stream, Trisha actually brings up a topic that we covered with the Kim and Kanye drama and throws in her thoughts on the TikTok debate.
Here's the thing, like I probably would, if my kid wanted to be on TikTok, I'd be like, yeah, let's do a TikTok. So, you know, that's the dream, right? But if later on down the road or something, I was like, I don't want my kid on TikTok for whatever reason, safety reasons, whatever. Especially when you're that public. Like, look at Michael Jackson, always like covered his kid's face. I see both sides. I see all of it, but it's sad to watch it all play out. Like, I really try not to air out drama or like grievances or if I'm annoyed with someone because, like, you know.
So there you go, Kim and Kanye. Just ask Trisha. She'll sort it all out for you. Later in the stream, Trisha says that teen channels always call her out for lying, and she says that sometimes it's not lying exactly, it's just having forgotten what you said prior. And she says that she was on drugs a lot, so just never remembered. A funny thing about telling the truth is that you never need to remember it, Trisha, just saying. One more thing though, on the Trisha front before we move on, she was apparently approached to be on Euphoria back in April 2021. She shared on TikTok an email that she received from the supposed casting crew. Trisha Paytas, that is hilarious. Trisha on Euphoria? I don't personally see it as I believe the main characters of the show are in high school, and I'm sorry Trish, just no. But if this was legit, like that's crazy. Let's talk about Taylor Holder arrest rumors now. A police report went viral that showed Taylor Holder having been arrested, and everyone freaked out until they realized that the Taylor in question was female and located in New York. The Taylor Holder we are all waiting to hear about is male and in Texas. So far, no actual news on that, but we are waiting very eagerly to hear about what is going on. But speaking of TikTokers being quiet, where the F is Lil Huddy? The internet got scared for a sec when Huddy deleted all of his Instagram posts and seemingly hadn't posted on TikTok in about a month, but he is alive and well and seems is just doing a little bit of rebranding or revamping on his look and has cleaned out his timeline. Huddy just recently released music, so it doesn't seem to be a stunt for publicity that way, but he could just be starting from scratch. He posted a picture to Instagram captioned "Out with the old, in with the new," and has dropped the Lil from his name. Oh, are we growing up? So cute. Maybe in a few years he'll change again and be Big Huddy, who knows? But yeah, that is pretty much it for today's video. I'm going to leave you guys with this eye bleach to get Trisha Paytas out of your head. Please make sure to subscribe to this channel and give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed watching. We post new videos every single day. Alright, bye bye.